So today we're going to play a Black Mesa map by JamaicanDave, who's on Run, Think, Shoot, Live. And you can also find this map on Run, Think, Shoot, Live. There'll hopefully be a link in the description of this video if I remember. But today we're just going to, play through this and see how it is. And big shout out to JamaicanDave if he's watching. And I hope this video can be of some use. So we don't see very many Black Mesa custom maps. And I guess the reason for that is because they're a lot different. Basically, Half-Life maps and Black Mesa maps, Half-Life maps and Half-Life 2 maps are completely different. Like, the games themselves were completely different. They may seem similar, but they're not, because there's a lot of mechanics that are in Half-Life 2 that, because of their physics, that were a lot different than Half-Life. And obviously Black Mesa has basically just copied from Half-Life, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this goes. So sorry, I'm just running about while I'm talking. Now it's time to actually look about for a guide to go. Now we did fall through the ceiling here, but sadly I couldn't record that. So yeah, this place looks pretty swell. Oh, do the soda machines work? No, they don't. Oh, where did you guys come from? Flipping heck. I'm really interested to play this because there's only really been one Black Mesa map of note. Except for all of Red Nev's stuff. Red Nev 444, whose maps I really liked. But they weren't... I don't want to say they were terrible. They weren't terrible in terms of, Black Mesa mapping. They were just not suitable. They weren't the same. They were very different, and that was good. And I really admire Red Nev for making it different. So obviously Bravado's been the only real one, other BM, single player map. So yeah, so far nothing's really been introduced. Could just be Gordon Freeman going through Black Mesa, which is fine. Just adding in your own levels to the game isn't a bad thing at all. If anything, you're probably safer doing that than making up your own story. I've made maps where I've made up my own story. Some of you will know that. Oh, what? Oh yeah, of course. Oh my word, he's stuck in the door. Well, this is kind of awkward. Why is it firing itself? This is what the shotgun does in Black Mesa, of course. It's bugged. Please fix. Crowbar Collective. Were we just in here? It's clear that these maps are borrowed off questionable ethics. The first few maps, I'm presuming. Well, not copied, based on, I'm guessing, because they look very similar. Oh, there's a guy. Oh, are we supposed to be watching the cutscene? Or are we supposed to follow him? I think we're supposed to follow him. Can't open any of these. Nope. I didn't think you could. Well, I'm sure there is a way of doing it. But it's too much hassle for what it's worth. Only if you were really wanting to go for it. So you definitely can't get through here. I'm just checking. I always like to check these things, but it's not that I don't trust the mapper. It's just, oh, I completely messed up. I'll just quickly take him down. Now I need a gun. And there is... What was that? Was that just the elevator? I hope we get to go into an elevator. I just learned how to do elevators recently. I think I said that in my Absolution video. I'm slowly learning Hammer editor as well. Not that I can't use it just for single player maps. Obviously I've done the CSGO maps before. Anyway. I'm not entirely sure what I'm trying to achieve here, to be honest. But that's fine. Again, that's my fault for just walking into rooms randomly and just walking about. Just exploring. So there definitely isn't anything in here worth noting. What prop's that? I've never noticed that prop in any of the games. I don't think there would be any custom props, I'm guessing. Maybe there would be in a map like this. But you wouldn't think so, seeing as it's... That is horrible. I never expected that to happen. But that's what's so good about Black Mesa. It adds little stuff in like that. You can pick up all the body parts. Anyway, the fact of the matter is it's only one map, but you can make one map turn to be very long. And the whole balance thing is with making maps like that is to make a long map but not make it noticeably long. So the player never has to, you know, say, oh, this is going on a long time, because they should be enjoying it. And so far, I mean, we're doing fine. I think. Again, at the start, there is a bit of lack of direction, but it's difficult. And I didn't read. I must confess, I didn't actually read the map description, if there was one on Run, Think, Shoot, Live. So, yes, we'll see. We'll see how it goes from here. Currently, we're just running through the labs. I don't. What's that? Oh. Currently, I don't have any other weapons. We better look for the weapons. Any weapons? Is there one in the microwave? No. There's head crabs everywhere. Where did he? Oh, there he is. I just like to explore everywhere, see if there's anything we need to do. Collect them. Open the door. Now we're back here, but not what it matters. Unless we're going to be backtracking. Oh, we've got we seem to be gaining these guns very quickly.
Help I was looking for.
Yes.
I'm ready. You're the boss. All right, I'll stay here. Ready when you are, Doc.
So he's now following me. Where do we go? Has this elevator been fixed? No, I don't think that'll ever fix. I'm guessing that. Oh.
Are we getting any closer?
High energy detonation detected in materials lab.
Quick! Oh boy! There's a guy. Oh, I got him. Or did he get him? Did my friend? What an idiot! Did you see that Vortigon? He's just like firing randomly. I presume we were just running to the exit. Well, I don't want to shoot my friend. That's the thing. If he gets in the way, though, it's his own fault. Oh, come on! No way. Right. That I'm not happy at that. I'm not gonna lie. Having that many Vortigons just lined up in a row. Yeah, right. No, sorry. Where did he come from? 32. We're gonna have to find more health, aren't we? Run! Oh, we're currently just running around like a headless chicken trying to find health. Okay, maybe there isn't any, and we're gonna have to try and face these foes with... We've got 30 health, it's enough, but... I'm not comfortable when I have low health. Oh, he's still here, I thought he was dead. Did we get that guy? We must have done. Oh, how did he... Come on, 2 health, come on. No! No, you're not going to win today. It's good, because there is a lot of space! Okay, I spoke too soon. It wasn't like there wasn't any way to take that fight, basically.
Alright, let's move.
Okay, let's try this again. I won't bother cutting it.
Warning. High energy detonation detected.
Where was it they spawned? Here.
Materials lab.
There's like a trigger here. Oh, there's one in the room as well. Okay, yeah, I don't know, maybe not have them come in too quickly, like the 4 of them. I mean, it's my own... Move out the way! It's my only real gripe with this so far. And then round here, it's not like there's nowhere to hide, like cover. It's just the amount of them spawning at the one time. It's unmanageable to get into cover. Alright, they're gonna come through that door. Oh, nice! Good teamwork. And they just camp here. Hopefully none of them spawn behind us. Better go and check that actually. That's actually, you know, decent use of music. Oh, we don't have any of the grenades. Oh, there's another one. Oh, he got me. I peeked for too long. Move! Move! Uh-oh. Oh, flip. There's so much clutter here. There is a lot of Vortigaunts in little space. Right, sorry I keep... Oh, guns. Sorry I keep stating that. I'm just... No, you're not getting in here. Would you move out my way? Or I'll have to shoot you. Yes, I'm sorry. No, don't look at me like that. Let's bait them out here. Come on. Are they all gone? I think they're all dead. Oh, let's go into the female... No, actually, let's not. Actually, we will, but obviously this is a game. I don't do this in real life. You know, one of the first mods I worked on was going to have a joke where you opened the cubicle door and there was a woman sitting on the toilet, but that mod was never released for that reason alone. No, I'm joking. It was actually because it was rubbish. It was a horror game or mod, so it hadn't any Black Mesa elements in it. Okay, so we're now into new... Are we? Wait, was that the starting area? No, it wasn't. We've still got a bit to go.
Hey, look up there.
Where? Oh, it's the... Yeah, I don't bother about the barnacles. Honestly, I just genuinely just avoid them. Okay, so here's the beginning again. Is there an exit door? We seem to be following the exit door. Ah, this guy can get that thing. Right. And that could maybe be made a bit clearer. Maybe have like a... Is it like a sprite? A red light sprite on here? I'm just suggesting. I don't know. But I think if it was made more clear what you were trying to achieve... I don't know if you were following this guy from here. Like if you'd seen this guy running through the lair and round there and followed him, it would have been better. Maybe you did and I just didn't notice. Again, with all of these, I will play them multiple times. Just I didn't notice that. So, sorry if I'm just talking. Okay, where now? Not in there. I'll tell you, instead of trying the one that's shut, let's try the one that's open. Or we're going to get to go into the elevator. Right, come on. We need to get our guy.
You go on without me.
No.
This is my little corner, and I'm sticking to it.
Oh, so he's just going to stay there. Okay, right. Bad luck. You snooze, you lose, I guess. And that's it. Okay, just to round up, because I always like to round up at the end of each video and just to kind of give feedback. Even if the mapper's not watching, I still like to say what I thought of it. So this map looks great. Like, it looks genuinely like a Black Mesa level. And a lot of it will be, I don't want to say copied, because that makes it sound like you've not done any work, imitated. So a lot of it's imitated from the base Black Mesa game. But it looks great. In terms of combat, it was decent, but there wasn't very much situations in which you were actually in combat. There was no, obviously, soldiers there, which is fine. It just, when you did get in the situation with the Vortigaunts, it was a bit difficult with all of them spawning around the one time. And it's just because it was a small space and so many of them were spawning. All you had to do is kind of backtrack and find cover, which may be deliberate, I don't know, but I would have had them spawning in, at different points. So you go in, one spawns, or two spawn perhaps, kill both of them, and then wait, and then, maybe go a bit more, and then some spawn, two more spawn, and then walk a bit further instead of having all of them spawn in. There was a time when there was two in front, one in that room and one behind. It was messy, basically, and could have been better thought through. In terms of actual gameplay, it was a bit dry. And just, this is me being honest. There was stuff to do, like a lot of places to explore, but in terms of actually doing stuff, all you were doing is shooting and running. And there needs to be more puzzles in there, and that's difficult. This is where the difference between Half-Life and Half-Life 2 comes in, and obviously Black Mesa comes under Half-Life because it's just a remake of the game. So it's difficult, but there could have been a bit more puzzles in it, and things to make you actually think, but that's just a side point. And anything else I need to cover? I don't think so. Obviously, now it's time for JamaicanDave to go and make something longer with more settings in it, because obviously we've seen this office setting. Maybe you can set it outside, set it in the Lambda complex. I don't know. Maybe this is like Lambda complex, just different area, but you know what I mean. There's so much you can do from here on out. So on the site, on Run, Think, Shoot, Live, I think I will give it Play It Later. But this is just me thinking now. I could change that, but I'll put Play It Later down and write my full review on Run, Think, Shoot, Live when this video is rendering. So thank you, JamaicanDave, for making this, because I have been waiting to play Black Mesa maps, and so have a lot of people on the site.